have been 11 years old when on a fine summer day, relishing my favorite chocolate candy, I was sitting next to my dad, who was driving me to Nan's place. But I was still looking at the road ahead. I saw a small creature right there in the middle of the road. I was slowing down. It came across a puppy sitting right there in front of our car. I monitored its movements for a while, but it didn't move an inch. The road was very quiet though, yet my father feared the puppy being run over by another car. And his eyes rolled out to me, expecting me to take some initiative, but I straight to avoid it, kept looking at the side mirrors and remained seated at my place. The next moment, we turned off the ignition, stepped out of the car, started walking to the sky. But then I shouted at him and said, "What are you up to, Dad? I don't want to get hit from Nan's place. For God's sake, it's just another puppy lying on the road. Who cares?" But then he smilingly looked back at me and said, "Contestor, fellow Toastmasters, and all those who have ever taken a car journey on a weekend with their dad. On a number of occasions, we do get our answers. It's right there with us. But the wisdom it carries is understood much later in life." It was Christmas Eve and I had already started my journey with two other friends. We were going to attend a marriage in Kudremukh. It's a small town, 170 kilometers from Mangalore. Midway during the journey, we all stopped for breakfast at a restaurant. While we were still enjoying our delicacies, we heard people making noises at a distance. We all rushed to the spot. To my utter shock, I saw an old man in his 70s with torn clothes, a broken watch, and a stick lying in a pool of blood in the middle of the road. He was hit by a biker who eventually fled. That very old man was surrounded by people who stood like dummy figures. Even I also didn't know how to react. But should we leave for the wedding or help that old man? To that, even my friends replied, "Who cares? Let's not get involved in this messy situation. Let's just leave for the wedding." Maybe they were right. Our feet moved, but not towards that old man, but rather away from him. From a distance, now his face was visible. I could still make it out that he was unconscious. Though I wanted to help, yet I was reluctant. What if it doesn't survive? What if police interrogates me? And what if I have to face the court? By now 10 minutes had passed, yet no one stopped. He was surrounded by 50 people who stood like mere spectators but did nothing. With that another retreating step, my boggled mind reminded me of that car journey with my father. As he smilingly moved towards the puppy, he looked at me and said, "Just watch, sir." Sitting in the car, I could make out that the puppy was not visibly injured, there was no blood around. However, he didn't struggle at all and seemed frozen in fear. Then my father gently picked up the puppy and moving his hands over his body, he looked at me and said, "Son, there are many in this world who are dying for a piece of bread, but there are many more who are dying for a little love. I care." Standing 7 feet away from man dying in the middle of the road, this memory changed everything for me. If he can care for a puppy, and so can I for a time. The next second, I was stopping the vehicles on the highway to take that man to the hospital. Somehow, I managed to convince an auto driver to take us to the hospital. But I was still struggling to carry the bleeding head of the old was finally saved, and so was I. Yes. And so was I saved from living on to get many more years without realizing the true wisdom of gaining for someone else. Finally, I understood the purpose which my father tried to explain long time back in that culture. Love and live in the spirit of I care. I'm only one, but still I'm one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And I have done something. I've changed myself from who cares to I care. And in the end, I just want each one of you present here to have faith in me. Faith that we